Disclaimer. This video is only made for educational purposes and spreading awareness to this group. This video is not made for target harassment or hate speech. It is only made to have people be aware of this group and to stay away and not be involved.
Warning. This video will include things such as hacking, depression, suicide, 18+ illustrations, and doxing. If you have any problem with any of these topics that are too sensitive or a young audience is watching with you, click off this video. If not, enjoy the video.
So, it's finally that video, huh? About that video, you know, me explaining that I should have to edit and get out to you, the public, my lovely audience. Well, today is that very day. And if you have not read the disclaimer already, rewatch that bit. If not, hope you're ready for a handful, because this is long. So, you may be wondering, what sort of people made me have to, make this video? Oh boy, it's gonna be a lot of people. And to save my voice of, killing itself while trying to name all of them, I'm just gonna display every alias they have gone through, whether it be through YouTube, Discord, or Roblox. And again, do not try anything to try and get in contact with these people. These people are unhinged. And yeah, enjoy reading. And yeah, that's all of the people labeled here. There is a lot more people in this group, but their role is small in this video that I would rather not put in this character. So, do what you will with that info. So, all those people, what sort of evidence do I have to back up this claim of them being a group that you should heavily avoid? Well, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of evidence in this video that I cannot cram in because of how much fucking shit they have said. For example,
ballistic dog shit.
Yeah. And to save me the time of editing and for you to not bore yourself to death by watching me explain every single piece of evidence that I have, there will be a doc link down below of everything that I could not cram in this video or is in this video that is in it for a short period of time. But read at your own warning, because there will be 18 plus illustrations related to suicide stuff, hacker attacks, and doxing. So yeah, read at your own warning. Oh, and also it is way too much evidence, so if you're complaining that it was too long and you decide to click off the doc, I don't blame you. With that being said, let's get into these sections. This will be break up in the categorized group that I have the doc in, with the exception of the extras and the 18+ stuff possibly, because I don't want to have this video be taken down. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the first section of this video with the evidence that I will provide. From my past within this group, formerly from Void and now into BurnEX Studio, this section will be related to anything related to hacking attacks. That would be rather through doxing, actual hacking, and mostly etc. But yeah, more or less, majority of this is mainly doxing. throughout my experience, they have claimed to hack said person. For example, Zephyr when it came to her episodes, and apparently a hacker breaking and entering, and after finding out where they live, and claiming that former Blossom hacked by significant other, claiming that she has known her IP address yet refused to give any evidence of the sort, even though they are talking to the person that they have their IP address from that hacker. Not only that, they have also claimed that they almost hacked me, my significant other, and one of my other friends who generally stays in that group for fun, just to, you know, see what happens. I will not name drop, but they have claimed that this said hacker group almost hacked me, my significant other, and this is the person that I will not disclose. And to also note, this one person here has been a former attacker to BurnEX Studios' group, but changed sides after something, I don't know. It sounds stupid as f***, I know. Not only that, this said person has threatened my significant other to contact their hacker group to dox her, which is, I find, outrageous to say next to a cop in that conversation. And not only all of that, there was also threats sent over to everyone involved in that group, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this section brief because at your own time you can read the doc down below. But yeah, this summarizes this category, and on to the next one. Next up is stalking related, to basically having the person stalk another one without them knowing, and there is some amount of evidence backing up this. And the only one that I will distribute is the time that Anya Blossom has subscribed to my significant other's channel, even though there was nothing posted. She just randomly subscribed to her, and that may just be significance of just stalking, but I don't know. That's your opinion. Leave a comment down below if you think that is stalking or not. Moving on past that, there is more evidence backing this up, but the only times is that it's either, or just mainly, just them bringing up our names constantly. It's like they just never want to leave our names out of their head. It's like something to cling on to or something. Kind of creepy, to be honest. But yeah, short section of the stalking evidence, and on our way to move on our next section of evidence. Privacy violation. This is a very short one, because there's a lack amount of evidence. Even though there's a lot more, there's just a lack of evidence me proving that. But the only one instance where they have violated someone's privacy is the time where my significant other described something serious and wanted to keep it between four people, which one of them included me, and Zeph, who was in that call at that time, violated that treaty and decided to tell everyone in Void at that time. Well, that wraps up this little section, and on to the next one. Ooh boy, threats. Maybe a little joke when someone says it all willy-nilly as a joke, but when it's an actual threat, that's where you start pissing your own pants. After a certain incident related to this person named Soul, they have been constantly sending threats to BurnEX Studios and threatening the rest of the group that has kicked us out or just never wanted to return to BurnEX Studios to, after when Zeph is quote-unquote dead, will go after us and kill us off also, which is crazy for a teenager. To make it more categorized, they basically either A, wanted B or BurnEX Studios group members dead, or B, basically hacking me or BurnEX Studios' group, which is retarded because, to be honest, if any of you are programmers, comment down below if any of this is possible just by going through via Discord. But to me, yeah, that's bullshit. That summarizes the threats category, and on to our next pieces of evidence in this video. Oh, suicide category. If any of you are sensitive to this topic, I'm surprised you made it this far. But yeah, in this topic, they have constantly mentioned suicide countless amount of times. I could go on all day labeling every single one, but the only main one that you should be focusing on is Zeph, basically targeting for this main category in this evidence section. Whether it be ranging through the Discord announcements in the Void server or in the newer BurnEX Studio server, to the changes in Zeph's profile mentioning self-destruction, or at this point I should just keep saying suicide because this is meant to be a serious explanation, and the countless amount of times of chaotic episodes of them, you know. But at this point, if it's getting this bad, get a therapist. And I would, like I said, I would be going on forever in this video to explain every instance of this. Like I said, the document is down below in the description, but also read at your own risk. And yeah, wrapping up this section, other people in this category have been in this, but it's only have ever been two, which is Burn or Soul. But after all that, this wraps up this section and on to the next. So, you thought this category was unexpected, but yes, they have mentioned illegal items that normally citizens would not even have. There are two instances of them possessing illegal items that is only for the military, but that evidence is long gone in void after it being getting nuked. But this evidence is still there, and this evidence is where said soul planted C4, which is military only, which is insane of how a fucking child gets a hand of a military bomb. And if you really want to know what the other weapon was, this was in the hands of Zeph, apparently having a flashbang. Yeah, after this video, you probably won't believe me at this point. But yeah, after all this, this wraps up this section, and moving on to the final evidence. But, warning, this is the 18+ section, and this is where freaky shit happens, so I will only skim through this section and keep it brief. But to people who are still looking at the document, please read at your own risk, and let's get to it. Home stretch. Stick with me, my audience. We're almost done. So, this section will be brief and simple. I'll only be showing a small bit of evidence about this weird stuff. But, like I said in that note, I will be censoring some of it, so I don't run the risk of YouTube taking down this video and all my hard work would have been for nothing. I will only show a couple of images and showing only showing that piece of evidence with a censor on it, and be done with this section. And we could summarize everything up in the last section. The only evidence I will be showing is the only time where they were playing either DDLC itself or making a only thing where it's just an image and then they edited a whole DDLC style with Yuri, the character, apparently trying to flash the character. Do what you will with that information. I will not explain further so I do not get this video taken down. Holy heck, that was a video. But yes, this is BurnEX Studios. This is an unhinged group, and looking at all the evidence, most likely this stuff that I explained could just be hella false and cap. But I always like to be safe and sorry, and for my people, to whoever you see this group with, either mainly on Roblox's Pulse or anywhere on Roblox, be aware of this group so that you know, don't fall either A, victim to this and see all the nonsense, or B, probably either getting hacked. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. As note, this is not meant to be target harassment or hate speech. This is only made to spread information and be in educational purposes. Do not target any of these people, whether it be through texting on Discord or anything, and any other stuff. This is only meant to be an information video spreading awareness to this group. Thanks for watching. Thank you for trucking through this entire nonsense of a video. And I'll see you in the next live stream when I get to there.